In my time in Jordan, one thing that I heard from the Jordanians and living in a different culture, a different society, when they critique the West, whether that's the West in terms of America or even the East, non-Muslim lands, they will say things like a person can die on the streets and nobody would care. Nobody would care. I mean, think about this. By law, if somebody is dying in front of you, to what extent are you responsible in front of the law to actually saving that person? Well, in Islam, you are responsible for the welfare, the well-being of a fellow Muslim. In fact, you are so responsible for it that the reward of doing it is so grand that Hassan al-Basri rahimahullah ta'ala says the following in light of that. قضاء حاجة أخ مسلم أحب إلي من اعتكاف شهر. See, this statement is often attributed to the Prophet ﷺ, but it seems like it's not an authentic hadith, but the meaning is correct. Hassan al-Basri rahimahullah ta'ala says, taking care of or helping a fellow Muslim is more beloved to me than spending an entire month in a masjid doing nothing but worship, doing i'tikaf. We as Muslims, one of the challenges of living in the West is how absorbed we become in our personal lives, in our individual lives. Everything is about my career, pushing my career forward, building my business, and if I have free time, I only spend it with my family. Of course, spending time with our family is very important. The idea here is we're so self-absorbed that we have lost touch with our neighbors. Remember the importance of neighbors in Islam. I speak as somebody who's guilty. The importance of neighbors in Islam. The importance of maintaining ties of relationships with our family and our kin. Birrul walidain, being excellent towards our parents. It's becoming increasingly difficult to engage in these virtuous characteristics. In fact, some of them are even obligatory. Why? Because we're so self-absorbed. Pay attention to what Al-Hasan al-Basri rahimahullah ta'ala is saying. It is more beloved to him to help a fellow Muslim in one thing than to sit in a masjid only worshipping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Islam is about building a community. And in order for a community to be built, in order for a community to be strong, we need to come together. We need to take care of each other. We need to be there for each other. We need to benefit each other. We need to create systems, not that isolates others and only hoards wealth for a few people. That's not what I'm talking about. That's tyranny right there. But we build systems that help build the individual human beings, that make sure that whenever a lady needs to run away from her home because of domestic violence, or when a lady is widowed, or when a man is in extreme financial distress, or when a kid needs a father figure or a mother figure because they lost their parents, or there's a divorce and their parents are disengaged, whatever it is, that we don't look left and right trying to find resources only to get no answers. No, we have the institutions, we have the systems there. That is the spirit of Islam that Al-Hasan al-Basri rahimahullah ta'ala is promoting here. We only focus, let's build another masjid. Let's build another masjid. Let's build another masjid. We need institutions that build individuals, not just halls for people to pray in that look nice and smell nice. I'm amazed at the Asian community, how much they're able to work together, work within their own networks. It's very beautiful, it's very powerful. We need to learn to do that because it is more beloved to Allah, there's more reward in helping your fellow Muslim than there is in sitting in a masjid for an entire month doing nothing but worship. Also, this brings about the spirit of kindness, dear brothers and sisters. In social media and their era of the digital age, everything is very explicit. Everything is very offensive. People are trying to rip each other apart. You look at social media posts, it's titled so-and-so humiliates so-and-so rips apart so-and-so destroys the religion of whatever in one sentence, in 30 seconds. All of these very hyperbolic statements that's really meant to prop some people and humiliate others. No, Islam is a spirit, it's a religion of kindness that embodies the spirit of kindness, where smiling to another person is an act of charity. Saying a kind word, at kalima tayyiba sadaqa, saying a kind word, saying an uplifting word, saying an optimistic word that brings joy to somebody is an act of charity. Sururun tudkhiluhu ala qalbi Muslim. Happiness that you bring to a fellow Muslim is the most beloved action to Allah. So Islam is a spirit, is a religion that promotes brotherhood and sisterhood. Islam is a religion that embodies the spirit of kindness. And Islam is a religion that wants to make sure nobody sleeps at night in fear or in hunger, in anxiety, feeling isolated, feeling left out. Do I have to remind you of how many school shootings have happened? And the profile of all of these shooters, it's all the same. A young male who was pretty much abandoned by his parents or by his father, found no one around him to lift his spirit. And so be people who are prophetic in their character. Like the Prophet ﷺ, who was always kind in his words, in his gestures. There is more reward for you in being involved in your community. There is more for you to gain by being involved in a greater cause than there is for you to spend your life doing only one thing, and that is building yourself as an individual. That has its place, but don't let that sacrifice or exclude another equally important part of human life, and that is being involved in the affairs of other human beings. Assalamu alaikum. Thank you for watching this video. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward you. If you found benefit in this video, then please like it, share with other people, and remind you of the hadith of the Prophet ﷺ, whoever guides somebody to good, then they get the reward of those who do that good. Bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. See you in the next video. Assalamu alaikum.